What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the Manjula awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the Manjula awakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, beautiful people? So look, I'm here because I have plans later this evening. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to get here, but I wanted to spend some time because I wanted to make sure that everyone heads over to the community board, reads the blog post, and then takes an opportunity to see about our soul session that we're having tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, um, so that's happening tomorrow. It is my last Zoom, so I am integrating the business. Over, I'm leaving Zoom and going over to Google Meet. So this is the final session that'll be on Zoom. So I'm excited about that. But I'm also excited about the blog post. Okay. Y'all know that I was gone for, I think I took about a week solid off of work. And when I wasn't on the camera, I was still working, but I was just working in a way that I was processing internally. And well, when Kiki goes through some internal processing, my collective will always get to benefit. Okay, so I did release that blog post over there on the website, themanjulaawakening.com. Head over to the blog post, you'll see it. It's the lesson in the leaves. Super excited about that. And if that resonates with you and it hits you where you're at, I definitely invite you to come over to the Extended Soul Tribe, who has a free invitation to the Zoom session on this Sunday. Okay. But that's enough of all that good sales pitch. I'm really not that good at that kind of shit. Okay. So let's jump in and see what your weekend energy is going to look like. And we are going to start with Aries. Ooh, 444 Aries. What we got going on? All right, Spirit, tap me in. Tap me in. This is for Aries. What's up, everybody? What's up? Thank you so much for your support. Tap me in. Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in. What's the weekend energy? Thank you, Nikita. What's the weekend energy? What's up? I'm Trish. What's the weekend energy for Aries? So supersize me, doing too much, excess. Oh shit, we got lust. Oh shit, somebody's throwing that ass in a circle. Well, get it, mamas, honey. There's this, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that, okay? But there is this greedy energy happening over the weekend, okay? So if you like to, if you like, my mama, she's an Aries. I love her. At Christmas times, those, what are they called? Birch or whatever. I don't know. Those little mint candies with the little Christmas tree in the middle of it. The little chewy ones. Baby, you want to get to her soft spot, get her a bag of those. But baby, what she gonna do with that bag is overindulge. Baby, that bag is gonna be eaten. Baby, if it makes it from the beginning of the day to the next morning, it'll surprise me. Okay. She'll tear that bag up. And so I definitely feel like that it's something like that here. But we also have this TikTok here. So it's almost like you are overindulgent. I don't know. Some of y'all, this is flat out like I'm getting the energy of somebody beating that thing up until it's like sore. You hear me? Because somebody's getting ready to go off. Okay, timeline. It's like I gotta take care of it now, and I gotta get it in now. We can't, like, I can try to be as pleasant as possible, but we have to acknowledge this lust card is right here beside doing too much. So it's like somebody's overindulging. They're about to start a diet. So they're eating all of their favorite foods this weekend. Somebody's about to quit smoking cigarettes. So they're overindulging this weekend. Somebody's about to stop drinking. So they're overindulging this weekend. Somebody's about to travel long distance away from their partner and they're not about to be able to do that thing. So they are doing that thing in excess this weekend. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see, Spirit. What are they overindulging in? We got the two of it. I'm about to put this shit back. I'm not getting ready to play with y'all. Spirit, give me a concise message. I am Trish. Damn, both your parents were fire. Yes, baby. Yes, my mother's an Aries, my father's a Leo, and I'm a good old Sagittarius. And then my sister's the stubborn ass. Both of my sisters, my baby sister was a Virgo, and my older sister is a Capricorn. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. What's this? Who is this that's doing too much? I ate an entire bag of mints last night before bed. Oh, wow. I'm not smoking as much, trying to cut back. Oh, wow. What's up, Lunar? The Knight of Wands. So this could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius that is overindulgence doing the most. Or here we have Gemini Taurus at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like that it is a person that is doing the most. Okay, so Aries, wake up. Aries, wake up. Somebody's getting ready to come on up in your space this weekend and try to make that thing real sore. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. This person is doing the most. The Knight of Wands. This person just wants to have some fun. And they are putting their best on. Okay, they're pulling. I mean, shit, they pulling out the convertible for that ass. Okay, they didn't oiled it up, shined it up, and all that good stuff. They definitely intend on having a good time. Three of Pentacles here, collaborating with you. But the challenge here is the Ace of Wands. I do want you to know that the Ace of Wands in the challenging position is saying that there is like a lot of passion. Okay, so this is lust, period. This is lust. This ain't too much more than that. This is someone really just trying to enjoy and have a good time while they can, because there is something that is progressing forward for this person. And so before they get too busy, let me go and do something over here with Aries, baby. So listen, Linda, listen, your advice as it pertains to this person that's doing the most, okay, is to like put away put an end to the old. So if you would typically kind of like be in, like, you know what I'm saying? And this doesn't, this person could be you. Okay. This person could be you. This person could be you because it's like you're overindulging, doing the most, being excessive. Why? Because, well, truth be told, you're wanting some sort of attention. You're wanting to be pampered. You're wanting to be glamored, and you're not quite getting that. And so it's like, well, I'm going to at least give myself what I want. I'm going to at least do what I want for me. And Spirit is saying, baby, you got to put this shit to an end. Like, stop doing it the old way. One, because if that's the way that you feel like you deserve to be given into, well, then that's the type of people that you're going to attract to give into you as well, right? Baby, that's right. The Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, with that awareness, so the likely outcome is to just do some self-care. Do some self-care. Be like, you know what? I do want to eat this whole motherfucking pint of fucking ice cream, because how dare I have another weekend where it's me and the rose in the bed? The fuck? I'm going to eat this whole pint of ice cream. And Spirit is like, you can do that. But there's also an energy of getting up and doing something else that makes you feel better, because if that's what you're doing on your weekends when you're alone, then when you get partnership in your weekends, really all you've been manifesting is a weekend in the bed, right? And well, let's be honest, we all want more than that. That's fun, but we all want more than that, right? So let's see what this TikTok is. Hey, Tribble. Trey. Is that Trey? I don't know, baby. The Magician. I didn't notice until you mentioned Key, parents both being fire signs. Oh, yeah, they definitely fire signs. Libra and Aquarius, I see that combo a lot. Ooh. I love you. Oh, I love you too, beautiful soul. A lot of fire and earth around Kiana, not for real. Okay, so let me get back to it. So, yeah, listen, baby, listen. Okay, so this TikTok, I'm telling you, there is someone, and this could be you. Remember that. I'm gonna stop saying that, but I want you to be smart enough to grasp that and hold on to that. Okay. But for the purposes of this general reading, I do feel like that there is a person that is coming towards you, wanting to collaborate, but it's just passion based here. And Spirit is saying you have to choose you. You have to choose to stop giving into this lust energy. What's TikTok is that the magician here, um, kind of like making something out of nothing here, the opportunity, like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that with what we're talking about, making something out of nothing is not a good thing. And you're speaking to a young lady that loves to take nothing and make something out of it. Okay. Like, I can typically um have something within arm's reach of something that I put cardboard and paper together and made something absolutely divine, something absolutely beautiful. Okay, so you're not going to tell me that I vouch against taking something and making taking nothing and making something out of it. I'm all for it. Okay, but in this energy, I do feel like that your Spirit is saying like it's time to put an end to taking this person's breadcrumbs and making them into a big grand gesture. Okay, Spirit is saying like you're taking these breadcrumbs and you're planning for your future, and you're allowing these breadcrumbs to cause you to adjust the direction that you're headed in. And this weekend, Spirit is saying put that to an end. And if not, I have to, like, I don't, foresight is a blessing and a curse if you don't know what the fuck you out here doing with it, right? So I don't want to project negativity over your situation, but I am here to tell you that whatever breadcrumbs you're taking and you're making it into some sort of grand gesture, Spirit is saying that there is something about that is about to accelerate if you don't call it out for what it is, right? Baby, isolate. Like, let this go. Okay. Like, I do feel like the Spirit is saying your advice is the hermit card. Retreat, go within, spend some time by yourself and make it productive. Make it productive. The Queen of Wands, that's where you're going to get your pizzazz back. I feel like that you're using some sort of person or some sort of coping mechanism to make you feel good. But even afterwards, like even if you eat a whole fucking bag of chips or even if you eat a whole pint of ice cream, it may feel good in that moment, but then it's like, oh, I feel so heavy. Oh, why did I do that to myself? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying. But that's what's coming towards you. That's what it looks like is in your weekend ahead. Okay. Could be a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces, Aries, Virgo, Magician, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo. Oh shit, I got sausage in the oven, y'all. Oops. They're not done, y'all. But right before I came live, I got the craving. Not like I got biscuits in there, but I got the craving for a sausage on a piece of bread. Ooh, I can't wait for them sausages to get done. Put that sausage on that piece of bread and peel that crust away. Ooh, Jesus. I don't know. It hit me out of nowhere. Uh, I thought about making some biscuits with some jelly. Honey, how'd you know? How did you know, Mary B? Yes. Yes, baby. Yes. Good to know I'm on the right track with failing love life. Huh? Don't be so negative, baby. Don't be so negative. Don't be so negative. It's gonna be nice and hot too. That's right. Ooh, you just made me feel like maybe I need to drizzle a little hot sauce on there. Let me stop. Ooh, ooh, some scrambled eggs on the side to use that sandwich to scrape them soft scrambled eggs up. Ooh, it's true. It's not true. It's not true, baby. For real, for real. And only because I was just in a pity party the other day and I didn't have nobody to swoop me up and make me feel better. Let me swoop you up and make you feel better just for a second. Let me tell you something. If you're an Aries, that Aries reading was encouraging you to put some time and love into you. Because ultimately, the reason, okay, so you got to know how to read tarot without just giving all the power away to the next person, right? Because I can read these cards all day that empower the motherfucker that broke your heart. But fuck them. They can kiss the crack of my ass before I wipe it after I shit, okay? But I'm here to empower you. And that is this reading is saying that when you're when you're using your time, like because you're dissatisfied in wherever you're at in life, and you're saying your love life. So in this moment where you're dissatisfied in your love life, you're choosing to overindulge um in nothing, right? In chips and ice cream and pointless texting from other people just so you get a little attention, or overindulging, jacking that thing off, or flicking that bean, or just overindulging doing something for temporary quick gratification. That's what you're overindulging in. But Spirit is saying that's a frequency. And because that's what you're focusing on, that's what you're ultimately calling for increase. So when the universe puts you in a position for union, because let me wake y'all up. We're not going to be alone forever. Okay? That's not possible. Unless the divine says, I'm done shaping every motherfucker that's watching Kiana Brown. If y'all are watching her, you're done. I'm done shaping you. I'm not going to fool with you no fucking more. I'm going to put you in the corner. Then that means you won't run into no more partners. Okay? Because the divine shapes us through partnership, period. So the divine is saying, if that's what you're choosing to focus on in this moment, when I bring you partnership, your goofy ass is going to be focused on that. That is what you've manifested. You might not be focused on it, but that is what is going to be created in that environment, because that's what you've been focusing on manifesting with in your alone time, in your hermit energy. Hermit energy is beneficial. It's needed. You can't just like, no, stop, Yana. Baby, stop throwing yourself a pity party. Pick yourself up and decide, what is it going to take to fuel you? Change the fuel that you've been pouring into you. Once you change the fuel that you've been pouring into you, the fueling stations that you come across, wake them up. The fueling stations that you naturally come across are different. They're in alignment with what it takes to keep you going. Do you hear me, baby? You so welcome. You so welcome. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in. Let me jump into Taurus. That's right, Mary B. Let me see. Let's move into Taurus. 21. It's sausage smells divine. Okay. I'm up. I know that's right. I know that's right. Now that is what I like to hear. I'm up. Shit. I know that's right, baby. Let's get it, Spirit. What's going on for Taurus? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let me see, Spirit. Tie me in. What's the weekend energy for Taurus? So we have knocked up, fed up, and honeymoon. Jesus. Key player. Okay, so I do feel like that there is this energy of like expecting things not to go your way, when in all actuality things act like, it's like whatever you're expect, like um whatever secret or whatever this expecting, like there's something. What is this knocked up energy? Let's not even play around with it. I feel like that, if like, let's just say, let's just roll with it because it's on the board. Let's say that someone is knocked up, right? Like you're expecting this to be like, oh my fucking goodness, this is like, this was the last thing I needed in my life right now. I can't handle this. And this is about to be the fucking straw that breaks the camel's back. Yep, I knew it. Like they said a few seconds ago, huh, I'm failing. And then it's like, but in all actuality, this is the thing that actually brings the calm. Okay. It does bring about some sort of clarity. Okay. It brings about, it's like it's a clearing of the way is what I'm getting here. Let me see. What is this expecting energy? Because some of you all, my ears ringing. Ooh. I'm so nervous of hearing Taurus's reading. My husband is a Taurus. Oh shit. Let me see, spirits. Have me in. It don't necessarily have to be pregnancy, but I mean shit. Y'all play with y'all spirit team, not me. Let me see, spirits. Have me in. Show me, what is this knocked up energy? The Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Well, the Ace of Wands is some sort of quick, passionate start. Baby girl, can you go turn that oven off so I don't burn my sausage, please? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not getting a literal pregnancy. Okay. I'm not getting a literal pregnancy. Am I getting a literal pregnancy, spirit, for Taurus? The King of Cups. No, I'm not getting a literal pregnancy. What I'm getting here is so if no, is no. Um I'm not getting a literal pregnancy, okay? I'm not. But what I am getting is there's this energy of someone expecting that someone is going to be emotionally expressive. You know what I'm saying? It's like someone is expecting that some sort of passionate opportunity, possibly sex or all of that good stuff, is going to open someone up emotionally. It's going to be the reason that something moves on to calmer waters. But the challenge here is not that the passion isn't there, it's not that the feelings aren't there. The issue here is the Ten of Pentacles. And that is, what do we do with this? And how is this beneficial other than just this moment, right? So, how do we build something beyond just this passion? And I do feel like that you're expecting some sort of emotional expression from the King of Cups when this particular person is trying to be emotionally diplomatic. And I feel like that you're over in this weekend ahead tours. You are absolutely fed up with this person's lack of emotional expression. And I'm telling you that this person isn't offering emotional expression because I'm going to have to say that you're too passionate in the way that you're expressing yourself. That makes this person, like when this person is trying to take a diplomatic perspective, a diplomatic approach to looking at this situation, when they look at your constant passionate expressions, they don't see the longevity, like they see how to, yeah, I can move this conflict onto calmer waters. Yeah, this is whatever's got Taurus route up today. Yeah, I can move that situation onto calmer waters. But am I really about to keep every time that Taurus gets riled the fuck up? Am I really about to move this situation onto calmer waters like this? That's where this person, that's what this expectation and fed up energy is. Now, I do feel like that it is going to lead to some sort of communication. I do feel like that this passionate expression that you have, it is going to lead to some sort of conversation in your weekend ahead. Um, let's look at that. Well, I think that you're making yourself a pushover because you're giving these passionate, over exaggerated responses, and like those responses really leave no room but for space to be between the two of you all. Okay. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. What's this honeymoon energy talking about? It's talking about the Nine of Wands, and it wanted to come out to the side. And the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Now, I will say this. The root of disappointment is expectation. So trying to expect or prepare or plan how this person is going to respond or how you think this person should respond is constantly leading you towards disappointment. And I do feel like that with the Nine of Wands wanting to come out on the side, it's saying like, baby, you got to put your guards down. Okay. Here's the thing. There is an opportunity for an emotional expression, the Ace of Cups. But the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, baby, those is only potential. And it's not the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, fuck. Fire in a country duck. You want to guess what's at the bottom of the deck? The Ace of Pentacles, but it's on top of the Seven of Cups. So the universe is trying to offer the Ace of Pentacles. But in order for anything solid and stable and tangible to be born out of this, one has to understand that the Ace of Wands, the passion is the spark that is needed, right? So that's the ignition that is needed. But how you choose to use that fire is up to you. And then the Ace of Cups, that is the emotional potential. That is the new emotional opportunity. And it's in the opportunity position. So there is an opportunity for a new emotional experience within this situation. However, the Queen of Cups is in your challenging position here. And so that's saying that even though there's an opportunity to have a honeymoon phase here, to be talking openly and talking often with this person and to feel like this person has emotions for you, the challenge here is you trusting your emotions to roll with them and not second guess it and not allow them to turn into trust issues. Because your advice is the Ten of Swords. If you're going to continue to indulge in this in your weekend ahead, your advice, let the worst be over. Let the worst be over. Stop dredging it up because that is robbing you of the opportunity to experience the journey that is trying to present itself through this honeymoon phase. Okay. There could be a Scorpio, a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini. Galaxy Unicorn. What's up, Pooh? Yes, thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. I also encourage you all to check out the community page. You can't get to the new if you don't pass this anyways. That's right. I had a little hole in my lip right there. All right, Spirit, tap me in. Let me get it, Spirit. Let me get it. What's going on for Gemini? What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in for Gemini. What is the weekend energy for Gemini? Red flags, a red flagged light bulb moment, and lost. Oh, no. And then new boo. Well, who am I talking to? Gemini. Look like we can rain. I'm not have to bear the bad news to somebody about a new boo here. Okay. It definitely feels like that spirit in the weekend ahead wants you to acknowledge the red flags. Do not be dismissing the red flags. And some sort of like there's a new person or a new experience with the person in the week ahead. I mean, in the weekend ahead. Spirit doesn't like spirit wants you to take heed. Okay, take heed to the red flags. With light bulb moment here, it says sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Okay, right beside red flags. And then the last card is lost, which is ghosted, coward, disappearing act. What I want you to pay attention to in the weekend ahead is in conversating with this newer person here or this person that you're having some sort of new cycle. I want you to pay attention to how this person absolutely shifts away from conversations where work is required. Okay. So, like, where it's time for the heavy lifting of the connection to start, I want you to pay attention. How does this person respond to that? Because it does look like that this person is dirty money. Okay. They're not there's something that's not transparent about it. But let's see, what are the red flags here in the weekend ahead? I see a carnival. Geez, this is the third warning. Oh, so you're affected by Gemini as well? Oh, here comes my destiny. Damn. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. What's the warning? Like, what's the red flags that you're encouraging my Gemini collective to take heed to? The Queen of Pentacles. The way that this could be a Capricorn or a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Sag. Okay, but I feel like that the warning sign when you're being encouraged to take heed to is the way that this person takes care of things. Okay, the way that this person takes care of things. How do they balance the books? Do they overextend? Do they expect other people to pick up the slack? That's something to take heed to in the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, no. The Eight of Pentacles is the word. Like, literally, the Eight of Pentacles is in the child. Like, I really want you to pay it. When work is required, I want you to pay attention. And this weekend ahead, Spirit is saying when work is required, like, hey babe, I noticed the nail is loose at my door jamb. Can you come and help me with that? How does this person respond to that? Um, when you call this person and you have an issue or you're going through something, how does this person respond to that in the weekend ahead? Spirit is wanting you to take notice because, baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, baby, when it comes to work, this person ain't willing to put that shit in when it comes to you. Work for what? I'm only here for a little while. I got a disappearing act already in motion. So what you mean put that work in? Put that work in for what? So your advice here is to take heed of these red flags, and then your advice is the Ten of Swords. Nip that shit in the bud immediately. Cause well, you the shot caller here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shrink for what? Shrink for what? Usually when I shrink, I'm, shit, pay, wake up, here go the message, here go the tea. Well, if I leave my child in a pair of shoes that are too small for too long, well, CPS can come in and investigate me. That's improper care of a child. I think they call it neglect. So if it is neglect of a child to put them in a container that is too small, why the fuck is it not neglect for you to put yourself in something that is too small? Hello, wake up. Yeah, the Six of Wands and judgment. You better wake up and recognize who you are. Okay, so what is this lost? Oh yeah, after this, I'm going to go get my biscuit, my little sandwich. What is this lost? What is this disappearing act here? The Tower card. I know you fucking lying. The Seven of Wands, the Magician, Temperance, and the Six of Swords. I don't know who I'm talking to. I have no idea who I'm talking to. I have no idea who I am actually talking to other than it's somebody that is affected by Gemini or dealing with someone who is affected by Gemini. But this lost card, ghosted, coward, disappearing act, it's clarified by the Tower, the Seven of Wands, the Magician. Let's stop there. Let's not even talk about the final two cards. But let's talk about this. This disappearing act is going to catch you off guard. Why? Because you're going to feel like you've just been dismissing so many red flags. You've been trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt, and this is that and the third. And Spirit is saying, baby, I gave you them red flags so that you can feel inspired to do what was right for you, not for you to disempower yourself. Because I'm here to let you know that in this weekend ahead, if you don't take heed to this red flags and allow something to come to an end and get in the driver's seat and stop surrendering power over to this person, they're about to level shit out for you because, well, it's almost one of those energies of kind of where you pop up to somebody's house because, well, why won't I? Baby, we've been fucking around. We've been dealing with each other. Why wouldn't I pop up? And then you pop up and somebody's there and they're like, what the fuck are you doing here? I told you I was done with you. I told you, like, baby, you are nothing to me. Well, leave me alone. It's that energy. Okay. It is a disappearing or ghosting act that is completely humiliating. Okay. It is completely leveling for you. So, Spirit is telling you, Temperance in the Six of Swords, it's time for you to step back, find your own internal balance, and move on to calmer waters, navigate away from this situation. Okay. Let this go. The major arcanas that showed up here heavy on the Aries. We also have Scorpio. We have Virgo, Leo. We have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. Take that as it resonates, guys. They can only give you a heart attack if you continue to dismiss the red flags. You better take heed. All of your, if these messages are for you, there does seem to be some sort of cohesion, okay? So don't take on this defeative mentality, but it is an energy of waking up to who the fuck you are. Stop out here disappointing, like stop laying the trap of disappointment and then looking for somebody else to blame. Stand the fuck up, wake up to who you are, shake that shit off, okay? All right, go read that blog, Tribble. Go read that blog. Okay, because just because a motherfucker didn't acknowledge your value doesn't mean you're not. Just because they didn't acknowledge you as a goddamn gem, don't mean you ain't a fucking gem, Pookie Tookie. The fuck? The only thing that makes you not a goddamn gem is if you continue to not acknowledge yourself as a gem. If you continue to sell yourself at a discount, well, Pookie Tookie, who are we really mad at? But just because them motherfuckers don't acknowledge you and as a gym, and just because you didn't acknowledge your worth yesterday, don't mean you can't acknowledge your worth today and then start charging that plus motherfucking taxes and shipping and handling to fucking day. The hell you mean? Shit. Everybody, Aaron Neville said it the best, honey. Well, that's the rendition I like the most, honey. I love Aaron Neville's voice. Everybody plays the fool, honey. Everybody plays the fool. Okay? Everybody plays the fool. So when it's your motherfucking turn, baby, listen. Have your motherfucking pen and notepad ready so that you don't ever have to get on that goddamn merry-go-around again. Okay? But everybody that walks the face of this earth has played a fool. Now, everybody gets to choose how long they play it. I didn't delete your comment. What you talking about? I see everything you say. You said I'm not mad. It says this is not my normal state. Why you delete? I see your comments. What you tell? Let me go over here because it'll show me. Moonstar said, "I love it. I've been abused to this point. Uh-oh, I'm so sorry, baby. But oh, there it is. I see it right there. All mental abuse affects go home to the abuser." Let's move on. I'm sending Triple. I'm sending you a bunch of love and light. I didn't delete that comment. I don't know. Maybe YouTube did it because it's against guidelines or something like that. But I can see it on my streaming app. Um, but I won't give nobody that type of power because the abuser, like for the abuser to delete it, they would have had to be on my end. Okay. So like they would have had to be my moderator or me. And baby, I don't even welcome that type of energy into my environment. So we're gonna chalk that up as YouTube doesn't allow that. Okay. We ain't gonna let's stop giving these abusers or these people that are bullies, let's stop giving them more power than they deserve, right? Because it's in when we give them power, that's what fuels them. All right. She said, let's continue. Yeah, let's continue and let's change the vocabulary at which you talk too. Look, Kristen's in here because I didn't even see it. Yeah. I didn't even know you was up in here, Kristen. What's up? Let's move forward. Let's move. Oh no, let me move forward to my sausage on a piece of white bread. Okay.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, yo? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. It's staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the Manjula awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on.
What's up, y'all? Oh, shit, I done gave somebody the wrong energy. Please, guys, clear my space. What's up, Pookie Tookie too? What's up, girl? Where the fuck you been? Girl, I'm getting right. You know, we gonna do it with grace. Okay, we gonna do it with grace. All right. You know, we're gonna do it with grace. It's okay. You know, it looks like that the world that has been created around that person is one that is good about pointing out their flaws and making them feel insignificant. And you know, we don't have to be that same way. Okay, so work. I know that's right. So we don't have to feed into that, especially not that person. Not with the reads that have been coming out, baby. I done read that person like a nighttime story today, baby. I will not. We just gonna show them some grace and pray for them and keep it moving. All right. Let's move into Cancer. Yes, sir. Maybe later, not right now. All right, Cancer. What's up? What's good? What's going on, my love? Let's see. Tap me in. What's going on? Tap me in for clear, concise messages. What can Cancer expect in the weekend ahead? What's up, Divinely Tay? Hey, how are you, beautiful soul? It's good to see y'all pouring in this thing. I can't do that, Mary B. I can't do that. I be too self-conscious. Look, she took her comments out, so now I can see all the comments above it. 10 hours to go. I don't know. I don't even say the word right. Look, I'm getting ready to call it a mukbang, and Quanda tells me that's not what it's called. Okay, mukbang, whatever it's called. I don't know. I can't do that because close your motherfucking mouth when you eat, okay? And take reasonable bites, okay? Like, what are we doing? Why are we shoving? And I know it's to each his own, okay? But in my world, I was taught to chew with your mouth closed and to take modest bites, okay? Don't get it twisted. I'm going to eat. Baby, what I'm going to do, baby, I'm going to fucking eat. But as far as like all of that, it is. Nah. Now you want some weird noises. You want to, you know, there's some other areas where modesty I don't really care about, but it ain't something I'm about to record. Okay. Y'all knew I couldn't prevent that last part. I walked right into it. I call it mukbang when they be ordering like 200 worth of food and eat. I think that's unhealthy. Look, like, I know I'm too serious, and I just lost a friend because, baby, I lost a friend. Baby, ain't another motherfucking thing that motherfucking person can say to me. But anyways, um, I lost a friend. They told me I read too much into it. I might. But Pukituki, I think that's dangerous. I do. I do. I believe in all things occur some sort of karma. And I feel like that watching someone be unhealthy and supporting it for your own pleasure occurs karmic debt for you. And what they do to themselves is absolutely unhealthy. Like those people, excuse me, look at that deep ass confirmation. Like those people, they literally, you watch them from the beginning of the channel to the end, they literally increase in the weight for what? For a financial gain, for someone else's pleasure. That's unhealthy. And that's the world that we live in. That's the world that we give our time, effort, and attention to. Can I be honest with you? In my world of reading too much into everything, that's equivalent to putting that black woman with a big ass on the center stage so that them white men could beat their meat and get off on it. Or that's the equivalent to putting a naked black man on center stage just to see how good of a workhorse he's going to be. That's equivalent. Maybe reading too much into it. Let me get into Cancer. 5150. The dude gained like 600 pounds. And then I'm pretty sure he had surgery and got skinny again. And then he called it as, oh, that's wild. You know, okay, so super mom, I thought about that because there are some things that I have taught Quanda to make over the phone. So I did think about just because I do love to cook. I do love to cook. I have, and my daughter's in the season where she's wanting to learn to cook. So I have thought about branching off and kind of recording myself while I cook. But then I'll be like, I really don't measure. I don't. My secret ingredient every single time is love and my ancestors, period. But I have thought about it. Look, my daughter's back there shaking her head. I don't measure and I don't even really know how to explain it. It's just like pour this and do this. And, I don't know. But I have thought about it. I have thought about it. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in for Cancer because I keep on going off on a rambling tangent. All right, Cancer, let's jump in and see what's going on for you in the weekend ahead. Intuitive ancestral cooking. Is that what we're going to call it? I don't measure either. You should. I've been saying you've got to teach tarot too. I know it. All right, Cancer. So, we got numbing, self-medication, addicted, irrational behavior, repo at the bottom of the deck. Oh, Jesus, supersize me doing too much and skirt a quick getaway. So somebody is in the weekend ahead. It looks like that somebody's displaying some sort of irrational behavior and overindulgent, and they do absolutely find themselves in a situation that has the potential to cause them to lose possessions of assets, whether this be they can find themselves drunk and inebriated with somebody that's getting ready to rob them, or whether this means somebody is getting ready to overindulge and spend all of their money and they can't make their car note and their car gets repossessed. There's something like that going on this weekend ahead because somebody is self-medicating versus just facing the actual issue. I pray this isn't you, Cancer. Maybe this is someone that you can step in front of. Let's see. 9 of Cups. Someone's definitely overindulgent. Maybe a little bit of an alcoholic on our hands this weekend. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in. Who is this that is self-medicating in Cancer's energetic space? Who is this that is self-medicating in Cancer's energetic space? My 6-year-old was talking about that's why you don't have a boyfriend because you're mean. Oh, so you're gonna bring that up again? Oh, so we're gonna bring that up again? Damn, super mom, you're an asshole today. Oh, you're an asshole today. This could be a Sagittarius or a Pisces that is being irrational and self-medicating. I had to because I wasn't on that live. I know, right? Oh, you gotta love these kids, right? I love you too. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Oh, so there could be a Sagittarius, a Pisces, or a Virgo that upon some like this person has discovered something, like they seen something that they didn't want to see. And I don't know. Let me see. They definitely seen what they in spirit is advising you to be diplomatic and focus on your rest here. Okay. So I do feel like that it is a person external to you, Cancer, that is possibly overindulged, is displaying some irrational behaviors here in the weekend ahead. It does look like that this person has discovered something that makes them feel isolated, closed off from this situation. And your advice is to be diplomatic in how you respond to this person's irrational behavior. Remain your state of rest, right? So maintain some level of retreat, of break, of rest. Like, don't let this person's irrational behavior get you disqualified or get you discombobulated. There is something about it, maybe possibly having the potential to get you disqualified from what I don't know, but we have to go back to this quick. Yeah, look, Five of Swords. Like, so someone may be doing something irrational, just trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Misery loves company. Okay. Misery loves company is the energy that it's giving me. Simple put. Let me see. What is the quick getaway? What's up, KG? What's up, Booski? I type Kita and then it replaces your name. The Three of Cups, a quick getaway, a skirt is the Three of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, the Moon card, and the World card. Damn, poo. I gotta get clear, concise message. Show me how is Cancer showing up in this storyline. The Justice card, okay. And the King of Pentacles, okay. You're showing up actually grounded, stable, and in the right. So whoever this person is, baby, they are discombobulated. And they are doing ignorant shit. you know, your advice is the Moon card and the World card. I do want you to, like when you don't have all of the answers, you kind of go to your memory bank to start filling in the blanks. Spirit is advising you not to feed into that in the weekend ahead, right? So, like close out that worst case scenario, fear based thinking, close that shit out. I don't know why it's any constellation. I don't know why you need to know this, but I will say this. Um, Whatever has the potential to potentially devastate this situation here, you connecting with this person, it looks like that it has a narrow miss. I don't know why you need to know that, other than the fact that spirit doesn't want you sitting in your fears and anxiety, but there is some sort of narrow miss there. Yeah, confirmation. What the notification that just came in, it says something about low budget. So I definitely feel like that there's a quick getaway, like this person is doing the most, okay? They are overindulgent, but it's like they quickly snap out of it because there's some sort of realization that something is low budget. Something is not worth its risk. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So Spirit is, and then Temperance. So Spirit is definitely telling you, be patient, temper yourself, don't become reactive, be diplomatic in how you react to this. It's like, this is almost like the ass whooping is delivering itself. Okay. This could be pertaining to heavy Cancer, a Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, possibly a Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Libra. Take it as it resonates. There's a lot of signs come through right there. Let's move on. Hey, Hillary. Yes, glory and grace to you as well, beautiful soul. Oh, I want the rest of my little sausage sandwich, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get through Scorpio. As Cosmo's about to come over here and disturb the peace. $101.40. $101.40 for Leo. Let's get it. Let's get it, Spirit. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Leo? Let's tap in and see what your weekend energy is looking like. Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in. This is for Leo. What's the weekend energy around Leo at this time? Ooh, you got a lucky break. I know that's right. Good fortune, good things coming, a turning point. But we do have a default on payment. And then we got this self-numbing again. What the hell? Go. Go. Cosmo. He almost knocked the deck over. At the bottom of the deck is honeymooning. Cosmo, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay? You need permission. You want to come up here and get some lovins? Come through here. No. No, not there. Here. No, not there. Here. No, not there. No, you can't get up there. Asshole. He wants this window. Let me open this window. Hold on, y'all. Let me open this window, or he's just going to keep doing it. There. Go. My curtain. Go. Oh, thank y'all for y'all's patience and grace. All right. So, Leo, I do see some sort of lucky break come in, but in the weekend ahead, we can't I do see that there is some sort of good things are coming towards you, but it looks like it's like you might be feeling good, but your finances aren't looking like where you want them to be. Honestly, I do feel like that even though things may be looking good and things may be trying to turn in your favor, I do feel like that someone in your energy is self-medicating, or there is some sort of irrational behavior. There is some sort of financial income. Like something is not right with your finances or with someone's finances around you in the weekend ahead. Y'all don't know what the hell my hair is doing. What's up, Young Yak? What's up, Kwani? What's up, y'all? What's up? He got so big. He is huge. He is. Young Yak said, what's up, Key? What's up, Keto? What's up, you? Let's get it, Spirit. Show me this lucky break that is in alignment. What is in there could be some sort of helper. Yeah, I just got a notification that says my little helper. So there is some sort of, there's a little helper. There's some sort of help that's coming your way, possibly to help you on some sort of payment. I don't know. Maybe you're kind of like struggling financially. There is some sort of gifty that's coming your way, but Spirit is like, be mindful of irrational behavior or something like that. You just left the gym? I know that's right. The Queen of Swords, it did come out kind of funny. Oh, because the whole deck was funny. So the Queen of Swords, so there could be a Libra or Virgo that's coming towards you. There's definitely some sort of good luck that's coming towards you, and it looks like it's coming because you've cut away something that's no longer serving you. The Eight of Wands, yeah, there's definitely some sort of forward movement, some sort of communication that's coming. And right now, the challenge for you is the Nine of Swords. Right now, I do see that I'm going to be honest. It is who am I talking to? It is Leo. I am talking to Leo. There is a Queen of Swords that is coming through to offer some sort of aid in or assistance, but there is some sort of anxiety. Okay, I don't know. Maybe you don't want. Maybe you don't want this person's help. Maybe you feel like to take this person's help, you would have to take their shit. And there could be this energy of you self-medicating to deal with, because the Queen of Swords is a cold, heartless bitch. Okay. Let me see the Two of Swords and the Queen of. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like that whatever this lucky break is, this good turning point, I think that it's a person that is trying to come in and play Captain Save a Hoe. Your advice is the Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Close off to this bitch and recognize that you can do it. The Queen of Pentacles is you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Queen of Pentacles is self-care. Queen of Pentacles balances out her own books. Okay. She's gonna go, the Queen of Pentacles, if her household needs vegetables, baby, the Queen of Pentacles is not going to the market. The Queen of Pentacles is planting a garden, okay? And she's going to can, and she's going to prepare a place to store all of her canned goods, okay? So I feel like that who I'm speaking to is I do feel like that there is some sort of good, like there is some sort of lucky break coming towards you from a Queen of Swords, potential Libra or Virgo, possible for reconciliation. When I just lifted this deck up, it just said reconciliation. Um, and it could be someone that you're missing. It does look like that there is communication coming from this person, and it seems like it's coming at the right damn time now. Okay. And I do feel like that it feels like it's coming at the right time because, well, you've been in the Nine of Swords, a lot of fears and anxieties over these financial shortcomings and possibly kind of like self-medicating and stuff. But with honeymoon period at the bottom of the deck, it's temporary because this person definitely will hit you with the thank you next, okay? Leaving without a curve. So like once they get like, yeah, they'll come in and play Captain Silverhole as long as they're getting something out of it. But once they get what they want, the Eight of Wands is the opportunity. This is someone that is just along to enjoy the journey. They're not really there for long term. So, what is it that they need to know? What is it that the Leo collective is needing to know about? I feel like that taking heed to this is irrational behavior. Okay. I think indulging in this person's lucky break, you know what I'm saying? If you view this as a lucky break and you indulge in it, I do feel like that what spirit is telling you is that that is irrational behavior in your weekend ahead. Okay. Yeah, the moon card. Like you gotta like the Queen of Wands spirit is wanting you to embrace the unknown and be confident in what you bring to the table. The Queen of Wands enters the room and she commands the room. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't let the room determine how she's going to show up. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. I feel like that whatever type of lucky break this person is offering you, it doesn't offer you emotional fulfillment. It kind of offers you like this mental imprisonment. Honestly, the King of Wands. You see what I'm saying? The King of Wands, the opportunity is the Queen of Wands, and your advice is the King of Wands. So, Spirit is saying if you're willing to face your fears and embrace the unknown, there's actually this Queen of Wands, there's this opportunity or this person that actually matches your frequency. Whereas if you take this quick lucky break, right? If you take this temporary honeymoon period and reconcile with this Queen of Swords, I definitely feel like that it limits you and it closes you off. Repossession, you go default on a Queen of Wands, King of Wands alignment. the Page of Pentacles. I do. I feel like that if you take this offer from this from this Queen of Swords in the weekend ahead, you are closed off to discovering a Queen of Wands opportunity. And that doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but most importantly, it is in alignment with your frequency because you're being advised, the King of Wands, hold on to your vision and take action based off of your vision. But it is going to require you to embrace the unknown, Leo. And embracing the unknown is going to walk you into that Queen of Wands. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there is. So I do feel like that you can either take something from your past that does bring about anxiety for you, or you can embrace the unknown, which may bring about anxiety, but it does take you to a stable, solid new opportunity here in the near future. The Three of Wands here, which is also that of expansion. Okay. Good rising, Michelle. Good rising. All right, so we have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Aries, Pisces, but that now makes it Aries, Leo, Sag, and then Cancer with the moon. Y'all, I have a date at 3 o'clock. Well, a little after 3. I have got to make sure that I get everyone settled before then. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Virgo. Oh, wow. I just seen 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. I'm going to go for it too. Well, wow. Oh, I wrote that down wrong. So 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 34 seconds is what I seen. I know we're real past that now, but that's what I seen, and that's what we're going to write down, Virgo. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. What's going on for the Virgo collective in the week ahead? What's going on for the Virgo collective in the week ahead, Spirit? Clear, concise messages. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's see, Spirit. Hey, Kwani. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in. What's going on for Virgo in the week ahead? Sorry, was fixing the grandbaby something to eat. No apologies needed, honey. We have dirty money. Laundering, stealing, and illegal and kinky ways. What the? Let me stick to it. It says lift off and TikTok. So something is moving fast just for it to come to a complete dead stop. So there is some sort of like, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of fast movement in, like, I don't know, maybe somebody's selling dope. You might have a good weekend selling dope. Okay. Save that money. You're gonna need it for a lawyer. And it could be because of a lover too. It could be because you get carried away in your sexual fantasies. But anyways, who am I doing? That's so crazy because a Gemini Cancer cusp. I'm telling you, every time a man catches a fucking case, it's because of a bitch. It's what I'm feeling here too. But it doesn't have to necessarily be just that, okay? But I am getting something taken off. Like I am like, let me see, what is this dirty money? Because there is something that it's not of good standing. It ain't good. Okay. It's either illegal in the 3D world or it brings it brings about bad karma in the spiritual world, one of the two. And something is progressing fast with that in the weekend ahead. But baby, spirit is saying shit. You better be too like you're gonna be real busy with it. It's gonna keep you tied up. But baby, you better save every fucking penny you make doing it because you gonna you gonna need to dig yourself out of a fucking hole because of it. Let me see, what is this dirty money? The Page of Cups. So there could be there could be an offer or a proposal coming to you, somebody offering you a breadcrumb. It ain't nothing legit about what this person is offering you. Oops. There's nothing legit about what this person is offering you. Get your little scary ass down. No, I'm not helping you. Get down. Get down. Now go on. So we have the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Wands. I'm telling you, somebody is definitely going to have to, like, I don't know, it's not giving good energy. The Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Your advice is to I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like Virgo that there's some sort of opportunity to make some money, some quick money fast. That comes your way by message. It does look like that there is some sort of message here that comes your way, and it is some sort of opportunity to either make some money fast or to make some sort of to have some sort of kinky sex. You know what I'm saying? Like it's either an opportunity to make some money real quick and it don't come with good frequency, or to link up with a sexual partner to fulfill some sort of fantasy um in a quick way. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Somebody's getting ready to try to be fucking on the past. The look, it says the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. There is some sort of new passionate start. Somebody's trying, like there's some sort of somebody's working on something. Somebody's trying to work out the details to the Ace of Wands to ignite in some sort of passion, some sort of fantasy. The Six of Cups. They're fantasizing about this. They're nostalgic about this. It could be with someone from their past. The Death card to the Four of Swords. This is a situation that there could be an ending with. There could be a break there. The Four of Swords says a break. The Death card says an ending. Either way it goes, there is something that is no longer movement. The growth is not happening. And there is some sort of Empress Five of Cups. There is some sort of sadness over the loss of investment there. What is this? What is this TikTok? Deadlines, procrastination, too busy. Yes, thank y'all so much for smashing those thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. The Knight of Swords. Somebody's jumping into the unknown because they fear that if they don't do it now. So Virgo, this could be someone coming towards you. Okay. Um, this could be someone coming towards you, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, with some sort of message of a new opportunity. Cosmo, we are going to fall the fuck out. Um, this could be someone coming towards you quite fast. The Knight of Swords does move very fast. This person feels like that they are kind of like shooting in the dark. This is someone that feels like that if they don't make this offer now, then they may kind of like miss their shot. Yeah, the challenge to the Three of Swords. There's pain here, right? So there is some sort of hurt and pain within this situation. So someone is trying to move swiftly out of fear of losing grips of a situation altogether, but there is some sort of deception around whatever this Ace of Pentacles is. The Ace of Cups is in the advice position, and then the Two of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is in your advice position, but then the outcome is the Seven of Swords, and then the Two of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing. The Two of Pentacles is juggling. So there is like whatever this is, it's not authentic. Okay. So there's some sort of new opportunity, a proposal that's coming your way. Someone's just coming towards you. They feel like that they don't know what's going on within this situation. So they're just kind of like shooting in the dark. But even wherever it lands, this person can't really do much with what they offer. Okay. So it doesn't really have any long standing with whatever this person is offering you, okay? Yeah, the 10 of wands, someone is spread too thin, even with them coming towards you. It's like this person is coming towards you because they feel like that if they don't do it now, then they're running out of time. They feel like that they're running across the time clock, right? Trying to beat the time clock. But they're only doing it because of that. They don't really have anything of real substance to offer. Cancer, Gemini, Taurus. Galaxy Unicorn, done. Galaxy Unicorn said, I smashed that thumbs up button. Thank y'all so much to everyone that has smashed that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let's move into Libra. All right, spirits, have me in for my Libra collective. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump in and see what is the weekend energy for you at this time. All right, spirits, tap me in. What's the weekend energy for Libra? What it do, what it do, what it do, Moon Star, yikes. We got rebound on the board, first out. So temporary options, unpredictable intentions, nothing significant, something that starts just as quick is going to end just as quick. And damn, it says rebound, TikTok, and self-medicating. What? Bye, Felicia. Oh, Jesus. So you're definitely moving on to the next in the next 48 hours. Who am I talking to? Libra. It's definitely this energy of bad, thank you, next. And either you are rebounding in the next 48 hours or whoever you have just recently told bye to, this person is rebounding, okay? And I feel like that, while this person is out there rebounding, I kind of feel like that you are self medicating, kind of like self numbing to deal with this. Or if you're rebounding, this person that you recently said bye to is out there self medicating, doing irrational behaviors to deal with the fact that someone is already moving on like they was nothing. Cosmos, stop. Y'all, I got stuff on my desk that is herbal, and I don't want him to scatter it all over the place. So I'm not being mean, but me and Cosmo knows that he's not allowed on the desk until I get through this project I'm working on. Let me see, Spirit. Who is this that is rebounding in the weekend ahead? Who is this that is rebounding in the weekend ahead? The Six of Wands. This could be a Leo. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is definitely someone that's just kind of like soaking up all the attention, trying to make you sad. This is definitely somebody. It's definitely somebody who's putting on a grand show to try to make you feel like you're missing out here, okay? Because they feel like that you've blocked, like they feel like that you've put some sort of boundary, you put some sort of guard up, like you put a hard stop up for this person here. I definitely feel like that you told someone bye. Okay, thank you next. And they was like, bitch, I bet you I meet my next before you do. Okay. Congratulations. Go have fun now, baby. And so, but that's the attitude I encourage you to take on. But it does look like that this person is intent, like the opportunity with this person rebounding so publicly is to kind of get you in your Four of Cups, to get you feeling discontent, dissatisfied, sad, focusing on their little situation, celebrating, like, you know what I'm saying? Watching them celebrate while you're missing out on opportunities being presented to you. It's almost like a mental trap He's a Leo, and I'm definitely not playing. Uh-oh. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, this person is definitely overindulgent, but at the end of the day, spirit is telling you to focus on moving forward because that's where your emotional fulfillment is coming. And I'm going to be honest with you, slow and steady is going to win your race because I do see a very grounded, practical solution option coming in for you later on down the road. Maybe not while this person is rebounding in this weekend ahead, but there is something coming for you. The Knight of Wands is your advice, and the Page of Cups. So spirit is telling you what I do want to encourage you to do in the weekend ahead, Libra. While this person is publicly rebounding, I do want you to go out there and enjoy yourself, right? So go out there and just do some things that make you feel good. And I want you to do things differently. So like if you're used to going to the nightclub or going to the bar or something like that, I want you to go to paint and sip. I want you to go take a yoga class, go take a Pilates class, go do something that is adventurous. Go, what is it called? Zip lining, go skydiving if you're that fucking brave, or if you're that fucking bored, because you got to be a real bored motherfucker. Okay, at least in my world, because baby, I was born on the ground and that's where the fuck I shall stay. But anyways, go do something that just makes you feel adventurous, okay? And that opens you up emotionally. Um, but I definitely wouldn't encourage you to get down on yourself about this person's public display of moving forward, right? LOL. I just heard the Virgo reading child. He's in law enforcement. I hope that's what that's about. Uh-oh, I don't even remember what I said in the Virgo reading. Let me see, spirit. What is this self-medicating addiction, irrational behavior? So we have the 9 of pentacles, the 3 of pentacles, the 10 of wands, the strength card. Oh, I already gave you the whole fucking story. It's this person. It is this person. The 9 of pentacles. So this self-numbing person, this person, it's like this person feels codependent. Okay. The 9 of pentacles, when in the reverse energy, and it has to be in the reverse for irrational behavior, it's like someone is allowing their codependent behaviors to interfere with 3 of pentacles, the way that they're collaborating with people. So there is someone out here with irrational behavior that is being codependent and collaborative energy because they feel weighed down. It's like this is the like they can't, like the 10 of wands, this person feels burdened, they feel spread thin, they can't get something, even though that's not the swords. I feel like that this is someone that it's like, this is, I got so much going on. I just need something to make me feel again. You know what I'm saying? That's what this person is. That's this irrational behavior here. And your advice is the strength card. And I won't neglect the fact that it could be you, because the strength card is saying tap into who the fuck you really are and hold back from giving into these lower natures, right? But it's also the energy of hold back, resist that urge to respond to this. You know what I'm saying? Resist the urge to pop out and show this motherfucker just who you are, and anything that they're being codependent and collaborating with, like it ain't got shit on you. Hold back from the urge to pop out and show somebody, right? The Page of Pentacles, that's almost the energy of sit back and peep game. Just sit back and peep game, just so that you have the ammunition that you need to propel you forward, so that you don't backslide and go back to this person once the rebound is over or something like that. Okay. 5 of cups. Spirit is definitely saying accept this as a loss. It's time to start looking for the silver lining here. Okay. It's definitely time to start looking for the silver lining. In that silver lining is where you found is where you find the 10 of pentacles. That's where stability is found. Okay. So this could be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Leo. Bingo, bullseye, 100. I know that's right, baby. Thank you. I hope that message was able to offer you some guidance and clarity. Let's move on to Scorpio. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Scorpio. What is the weekend energy for Scorpio? Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's get it, Spirit. Tap me in. You so welcome, Michelle. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. What's the weekend energy for my Scorpio collective? All right, so we got graduation day. There's some of y'all could be celebrating a graduation, or there's some sort of leveling up that's happening in your weekend ahead. Receipts and spiritually awoken. Oh, wow. So in the weekend ahead, there's going to be physical evidence, right? So there's going to be evidence that you're cutting through the illusion. You've detached from your ego. There is this clear awareness, and it's in your physical world, a clear awareness that you've leveled up from something. And I do feel like that spirit is saying in the weekend ahead, I need you to make sure to stay present in the moment, because this is supposed to be a wonderful weekend for you. Okay. There's definitely some sort of wisdom acquired. The receipts are coming out as it pertains to something. You're cutting through the illusion. There's no more seeing through cloudy visions. Something is crystal clear. Wow, the devil card. Let's see. What is this acquired wisdom here? What is this acquired wisdom that results in a level up for Scorpio in the weekend ahead? The High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. The Tower card, I feel like that you're getting some receipts about a collaboration here. I feel like that you're acquiring wisdom, you're acquiring some sort of evidence, information about someone's, hidden agenda. And it does look like that the Five of Cups, it does bring about some sort of like sadness, right? But the advice is the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. This is saying it's like your advice is to speak your truth. Now that you have these evidence, now that you can cut through the illusion, it's time to speak your truth. The Page of Swords, um, he is a very vigilant person. Okay. The Page of Swords is a very vigilant person. So I am getting the energy of it's time for you to speak your truth in order to I'm definitely getting the energy, the level up, the lesson learned, the wisdom acquired. It's almost like the veil has come back on a collaboration, and it's about accepting it as exactly as you see it, and not and just focusing on putting one foot in front of the next. Yeah, there is some sort of in the present moment there is some sort of sudden realization that you've been swept up in some sort of player from the Himalayas in the present moment, in the weekend ahead. I'm speaking to a Scorpio that is about to have some sort of sudden realization because the beans are being spilled, the receipts are out. Someone is getting exposed. There's no more turning a blind eye to it. You have to accept it for what it is. The receipts are out, and it is that someone was head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions for someone that was actively playing the field, someone that was never looking to settle down, someone that was a karmic, someone like you were trying to treat a karmic like your boo, right? You were trying to create something stable with the karmic, somebody that actively had you in a third party situation. And so it looks like that in the weekend ahead, this is coming out. There's no more denying this. The secret is coming out, and it's time for you to speak your truth. Let's look at this spiritual awoke. What's up, Ambassador? Right on time. Yes, you are. Let's see, Spirit, tap me into spiritually awoke. The Two of Cups. You see a relationship clearly now. The Magician, the Queen of Wands, the Fool card, and the Four of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to be honest with you. Your advice is the Fool card, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. You see something for what it is. And I do feel like that it's time for you to pack up with as least amount of attachment as possible. Okay. I know. I've never, listen, I know that when you marry somebody and you start building a life with someone, when it comes time to leave, you want your fair share coming out of that situation. Most of the time, walking away from a marriage or a life built with one another, it tends to carry out and linger, and it creates resentment. And it's because it shows the possessiveness over material things. And when we become possessive over material things, they distract us from the more spiritual thing. And in this reading, the level up in the weekend ahead that Scorpio is having is the high priestess. That's the level up. So there's the awareness that your spiritual peace, your spiritual awareness is more important than fighting for the physical attachment that you had into this connection. Even if I know it sounds so unrealistic for me to say this, but you're going to have to do with it as you may. It's saying like, are you really truly willing to sacrifice your spiritual peace to continue to fight for who's going to stay in the house until the lease is up? Or are you really going to stay? Are you going to sacrifice your spiritual peace just because you're not willing to give the house over, or you're not willing to whatever it is that's binding you to this situation? Spirit is in the weekend ahead. Spirit is saying there's evidence coming out so that you can make an absolute decision to choose your spiritual peace, your spiritual awareness over the material connection within this situation, because that's where the manipulation keeps you bound at. Okay. But Spirit is saying, if you're willing to walk away from this, I have something far better for you. And it's absolutely going to be healing to that Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Star card. Like, this is the big teddy bear. This is the big teddy bear. But it's like the fear of letting go of this small teddy bear because of the material attachments that you have. So that's what I got for you here, Scorpio. Nothing better than exposing bullshit, a Scorpio's class. You're right about that. Jesus told me the lake of fire is in the world of the baby, please, baby, baby, listen. My grandmother is alive and well, sits in the front row of church every Sunday, and I sat right there with her for a long time. Baby, you are preaching to the fucking choir, okay? All right. As a matter of fact, I stream these on my Facebook. And do you want to guess who's on my Facebook? My family church pastor. Okay. It's nothing for me to send that man a message. You hear me? It's nothing for me to stand in the light of who the fuck I am. Okay. Because I am a firm believer that the same motherfucker that you claim is judging and condemning me is the same motherfucker that gave me the knowledge I need to operate the way that I operate. Okay. Same person that makes sure that me and the same energy that makes sure me and my children are well provided for. So I really do feel like we're covered, and you can take whatever beliefs you have and project it into your mirror. Okay. But over here, baby, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever your goofy ass says bounces off of me and shall absolutely stick to that ass. All right. Since we're going to be childish, let's go all the way back to elementary school, bitch. So let's move into, let me go eat the rest of my stuff. I don't even know what you was trying to say. Honestly, I really don't know what you was trying to say. I really don't. But I am saying that, baby, take that religious shit on somewhere. Cause I'll have a big ass debate with my pastor. And if you think if I have a big ass debate with my pastor, bitch, I'll damn near cuss your ass out. I'm for real. Cause like, let me just be, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. If you don't like it, that's fine. There's a lot of motherfuckers that don't like Kiki, and baby, they keep it motherfucking pushing, okay? And Kiki still survives, okay? Shit. Y'all need to make sure y'all's rooms are clean. Y'all teeth are brushed. 'Cause I'm not doing nothing if y'all not doing nothing, and that's on everything. Uh-huh. I'm so I know, cause baby, yeah, block that motherfucker. Because I don't think that I don't think I customized who could chat. And that's okay. Cause baby, it's the first of the month. Okay. I'm not limiting no type of abundance coming towards me, and I'm ridding all lack. Okay. The first of the month. I'm not getting ready to, baby. I'm getting ready. Baby, it's the first of the month. I'm getting ready to jump out there and see what type of I'm about to see what the good Lord got waiting for me. Okay. And if that means that I forget to put a limit on the chat, well, I'm going to watch how God protects my chat when I don't trust YouTube to do it. Okay. That's where the fuck we moving at. Okay. Since we won't talk about religious, let's really talk about how Kiana uses religion. Because Buki, that's what the fuck Kiki do. Kiki move. I talk to God and then I move. And I trust that when I move, God got me covered. And well, that has worked for me. That has worked for me. Okay. That has worked for me. It keeps me in check. It reminds me who the fuck is in charge. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your gratitude for the readings. What's up, D? This is a safe space and judgment-free zone. I would like to say it is absolutely a safe space, but if I'm gonna be completely honest, sometimes Kiana do come off a little judgmental, not with a bad heart, okay? Not with a bad heart, because even though I may judge you, I'm still gonna love you, okay? But you know, I like to think I'm judgment-free, okay? Like I ain't gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna call you out on your shit, but you know, I love you. Love my Oh, shit, I might look at you, but I still love you. It's as easy as exiting stage left if you're here to project any negativity. Absolutely. Let's move on to Sag. Okay. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. Tap me in for Sagittarius at 144.15. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. Tap me in for Sagittarius, Spirit. What is the weekend energy for Sag? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Oh, we got frenemy. Oh, Jesus. We got frenemy. So there's a fake friend, hidden intentions, but we do have lucky break and dirty money. What the? Somebody else just had this storyline. Why is it coming up in Sagittarius' reading too? It's like there's a fake friend. Someone's two-faced. It's somebody's trying to bring you an offer. Someone is trying to bring you an offer, but there are hidden intentions to it, and you can't trust this person. But you may feel like that this is the turning point that you need. Spilling the beans. Revealing secrets. This is, look, it literally says, look, I'm over here talking to the motherfucking phone. Lord have mercy. Look, it literally says untrustworthy at the bottom of the deck. There's something that this frenemy is bringing your way in the weekend ahead, baby. You cannot trust it. It was in their reading. Virgo. We'll go back to the Scorpio read because I caught the end. I got you, Ambassador. Mm. Kristen said it was in Virgo's read, and here it is again in Sagittarius's read. Let me see. Who is this? Who is this frenemy? Wow, thank you, Kristen. We'll run back to listen to it. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Who is this fake friend with hidden intentions in the Sagittarius collective's energy in the weekend ahead? The Queen of Pentacles. No problemo. The Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Hanged Man. This is a situation that you are needing to gain a new perspective on. Also, with the Hangman on top of the Four of Swords to the Judgment, I also feel like that there is some sort of resting period between you and this person. Like, I don't think that you and this person are speaking. Earth sign energy with the Queen of Pentacles here. The Three of Swords is the opportunity. I'm telling you, whoever this person is, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, this frenemy, the opportunity is for you to hurt. The Queen of Swords is the challenge, Virgo, Libra energy. This person is cold, bitter, and emotionally detached. This person is miserable in their own fucking life. Your advice, Sagittarius, is the Page of Swords as well as the Ace of Wands, but I also seen the Moon card. Your advice is the Page of Swords. Be vigilant, okay? Like I do want you to, like, the Page of Swords, that's curiosity, investigation. The Ace of Wands wanted to come out with the Moon card. The Ace of Wands is about be inspired, okay? The Moon card. So there is something, like, there is someone coming towards you with some sort of information, and whatever this is, whatever it is, I do feel like that it has a double-edged sword to it. But Spirit is saying that if you're curious, like, don't just focus on this person's purpose. Focus on how you can what you can extract from it so that you can start seeing in the dark. I do want to, the Hanged Man. Well, what is the hidden intention? What is this person's hidden intentions towards Sag? What is this person's true, authentic intentions? Those that are not truly authentically revealing, what are their intentions? The Knight of Swords, the Magician card, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I really get this energy of this person kind of like wanting to kind of like have access to this as a resource, because the magician is kind of like in the challenging position here. And with this person's intentions, the King of Swords, to make a head over heart decision, right? To sever ties what is no longer serving them, but it's done from the perspective of the magician. So this person, um give me the energy of the magician. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups to the Death card is the energy of the Magician, and that's Gemini, Virgo energy. Aquarius, Capricorn energy is here as well. Scorpio here. This is given the energy. I have to be honest with you. Um, this person is doing something for their own selfish gains. For like someone could be doing some like their hidden intentions is the King of Swords to sever ties what is no longer serving them, but to utilize a resource, but to grasp a resource from it before they bring it to an end and it does. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Because I hope this is not for some sort of financial gain, because we do have dirty money here. So this is someone that could be coming to gather some sort of information from you for some sort of payout. I know that seems dramatic, but it's here. Like someone could be like trying to bring you something that it's either like this person could be trying to come to you with some sort of information, hoping to get some information out of you so they can take it back and get some sort of financial benefit from it. Or this is someone that's trying to come to you, offer you something at a discounted rate in hopes that it creates a financial tie between the two of you all that increases them financially. What's the Nine of Pentacles? The Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? This person, I do feel like that whoever this person is, they are experiencing some sort of financial hardship here. What is this dirty money? What is the dirty money? Laundering, stealing, illegal. What is this dirty money? Laundering, still illegal. The Queen of Wands. This could be an Aries or Pisces. The Five of Cups, the Six of Cups. So you may be giving someone too much space, too much wiggle room because of the history that you all share. I do feel like that this is someone that is already like this is someone that is already accept that the celebratory energy of this situation is spilt over, but they're looking for the silver lining of it. And you may be giving this person too much leeway because of the Six of Cups, because of your nostalgic feelings for this person. The King of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck with the Four Wands in the Devil card. You see what I'm talking about? This is someone that is bound to a situation. Like what makes it dirty? To make it dirty money, this person could just be bound to loyalty to someone else. It's like somebody is doing something for their own foundation, their own stability, even at the expense of you. I definitely feel like I have to tell you that you need to put some sort of boundaries up in collaborations with this person. Spirit, I need a clear, concise message. Who is this? Who is this? How will Sagittarius know who this is? That who is this fake friend with hidden intentions? The Queen of Cups. The Knight of Swords. This could be a Cancer or Gemini. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I do feel like that this is a feminine energy. I do feel like that there is emotional real estate there. I do feel like that this person's got a sharp ass tongue. And I do feel like that I don't know, the high priestess is telling me that there is silence here in this situation. Yeah, look at this particular Knight of Cups, which means that this person isn't coming this direction because they want to. They're actually indulging in their own offer. So whatever it is that they intend on offering, whatever the Knight of Cups usually intends on offering, this person is actually indulging in their own offer. So this person isn't coming this way to make a real I just heard lethargic, but like there's something lethargic about this person coming your way. They're not coming with a real genuine offer. That's what you need to know. Okay. Why is this coming up in Sagittarius this weekend ahead? I know I'm doing a little bit much, but I just need to know, why is this coming up in the weekend ahead energy for Sagittarius? The Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, and Temperance, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Well, um, one, so that you're not, I guess, so I guess because you typically have the tendency to be compromising um and diplomatic, and you try to temper and mend the situation out, you're a little too forgiving is what I'm getting here. The King of Wands, the um, and I feel like that you kind of want the worst to be over. I do feel like you do want the worst to be over. The King of Wands. I do feel like that, like this break, this silence, kind of like put a halt in the adventure. And yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Fool card. I do feel like that. It ideally you would like a new start in this situation, but Spirit is saying, I need, this is untrustworthy. So like where you may be typical, like where you typically may make a compromise and choose to be diplomatic and temperance, you know what I'm saying? And temper the two, alchemize both two perspectives, right? And transmute that energy and make something high vibrational out of it. Spirit is saying, this ain't that. This is an untrustworthy situation. It is. What makes this motherfucker so untrustworthy? Why are they untrustworthy, Spirit? Why is this person untrustworthy? The High Priestess, you already know, Kiana. You have to listen to your intuition. You already know as well. The Two of Cups, this person, the Hanged Man, this person could have partnered up with a Pisces. They could have partnered up with something that has the potential to stall your forward movement. Show me more on the High Priestess. The Hermit card. That's an Axis, Pisces, Virgo. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. I don't like this reading. Okay, Sagittarius. I'll be giving you guys an individual reading maybe later on today, but I need to hurry up and get over this because I don't know. But that's what I got for you here. I won't run down zodiac signs because I pulled half the damn deck. Okay, but that's what I got for you. I called out quite a bit of zodiac signs, but there is someone with hidden intentions around you in the next 48 hours, and I would just be mindful of overindulging in that situation. Okay. Hey, E Snips, it has been a long time. Great Scorpio read, as always. Have a great weekend. You as well. Let's move forward to Capricorn. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn. Tap me in for Capricorn. What does the weekend energy look like for Capricorn? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let's see, Capricorn, what's going on? All right. Wow, that card has been coming out a lot. I guess everybody is still feeling the residuals of that full moon there. But we do have self-medicating, numbing, addiction, and irrational behavior. What was that? Zaire, go in your room, turn my TV off and go in your room now. If I catch you out of your room, you're not going later on, and I mean it. All right. So, Capricorn, so we do have self-medicating, addiction, irrational behavior, black sheep, rebelling, going against expectations, defying the norm, and then cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, on the hunt. So, Capricorn, there is someone that is going against, like, someone is self-medicating. It's like, this person is just out there. This could be you, Capricorn. Just take it as it resonates. But there's definitely someone in your energy that is irrationally, like, they're going against the norm. This person is just trying to get outside of their normal routine. And I do feel like that it looks like it includes this person having an unhealthy social life in the weekend ahead. This person is definitely out there mingling, acting very single here. Yes, okay. And with snack behind light bulb moment, this person could even possibly be in irrational with their sexual behavior here. Show me clear, concise messages, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. What is this self medicating addiction, irrational behavior? Look at that. The death card in the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of ending that has turned this person cold. Let's see, who is this that is self medicating in the Capricorn's energetic space in the weekend ahead? I want to thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. Clear, concise messages. Who is this that is self-medicating? The World card definitely could be a Capricorn, but it could be a Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Scorpio. The Queen of Pentacles is definitely telling me this is Capricorn. Okay, this is definitely telling me that this is Capricorn. But flip this rose, flip it, and switch it for however it resonates. I definitely feel like that someone's name could be Nathaniel or Evan. Take it as it resonates. I just got a notification from someone named Evan Nathaniels. I don't even know that person. But anyways, um, uh, what I have here is there is some sort of irrational behavior because of some sort of ending. Someone is facing an ending, and instead of doing the self care, someone is self medicating here. Yeah, the challenge here is the strength card. Someone's kind of like lost their drive, lost their confidence. Okay. So and also someone's having a hard time giving into their desires because they just want to feel something here. Yeah, the advice is the Five of Swords. Your advice is to address this self-sabotaging behavior. The advice here is to look at the way that this pain, this unaddressed pain is look how it's painting your canvas. Look how it's affecting your creation here, Capricorn. The Nine of Pentacles. Spirit is saying if you're willing to look at this, because the opportunity with this message coming out, we have a light bulb moment here. The opportunity with this coming out here is that you are able to reestablish your own independence, right? Your ability to stand firmly with or without outside confirmation or validation. The Eight of Pentacles in the Fool card. Yes, Spirit, I will say this. Spirit is really wanting you to address these self-sabotaging ways so that you can work on some sort of self-development, because the moment that you master this, Capricorn, instead of self-medicating, we do have a brand new beginning, the Fool card, that is here in the books for you. So let's look at this cuffing season, and that could be saying that if you're willing to wrap this self-medicating irrational behavior up, you're actually in a season where you're ready, like you're like putting that work in, getting into the Nine of Pentacles energy, is saying that it's leading you towards being single and ready to mingle. But let's see what it really means here in this reading, in this weekend. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest with you. Somebody's irrational behavior, because the cycle ended up got them out here being for the streets. And Spirit is like, no, please don't do that. Don't go against, don't go completely to the left field just because your normal or your authenticity has been devastated, embarrassed, or humiliated. Don't go to the complete other end of the spectrum. Okay. I feel like that the opportunity that the universe is trying to show you in this weekend is that there is going to be an opportunity for expansion, right? So it's okay to go out, have a good time, have a couple of drinks, get some attention, but don't overindulge and don't become addicted or do irrational behavior inside of that, because this weekend is meant to show you that even though this cycle is closing up, baby, you still got it. And there are people out there that are still very much so attracted and into you. And with this awareness, now it's like, okay, I do still got it. And so now that I recognize that I do still got it, let me stop acting in this manner. Let me go inside, clean up, do some housework, clean up the house, physical house in me, and then go back out there and do it the right way. Yes, the Six of Wands and the King of Cups, baby. That's literally saying go get that public recognition and victory, but be emotionally diplomatic about it. Don't be all out here irrational about it. Okay. Damn, I love the way that just played out. So this could be pertaining to a Virgo, a Leo, a Capricorn, a Sag, a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Scorpio, a Sag. Take it as it resonates, guys. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated, y'all. Okay, so I'm thinking about pulling out this deck after I do Pisces. And it does have yes or no on it. So what is a question? So like, I do my all signs, Aries through Pisces. What yes or no question do you want for the all signs portion? Nikita, are you busy, or somebody in the chat? Can somebody type that out so I can pin it? Just so you guys can be thinking about that, because I am going to use this deck at the end, okay? But let me go ahead and go in for Aquarius. Kamarion, what's up, Kamarion? Kimarion, I think that's what it is. Kimarion, what's up, baby? How are you? Tap me in, spirit. Tap me in. This is for Aquarius. What is the weekend energy for Aquarius? I want to thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's see, spirit. Tap me in for Aquarius. Uh-oh, I did see Bonnie and Clyde. Ooh, a light bulb moment. Oh, good. I said it right. I'm good. Thank you. So we have a sudden realization, feeling inspired. Oh, black sheep again. And skirt, quick getaway. So there is some sort of sudden realization that a situation is not going as expected. And it looks like that in the weekend ahead, you're going to pull out. I'm childish and I'm okay with that. But I definitely see that in the weekend ahead, Aquarius, there is some sort of sudden realization that, like, there's a situation that is just not meeting your expectations. It's not going in the direction that you expected it to go. And it looks like a quick getaway is happening. At the bottom of the deck is love bombing. Oh, you are recognizing that somebody was just love bombing you. It looks, Aquarius, it looks like in the weekend ahead, you just like, oh shit, this month. You are having some sort of realization that someone was only as affectionate as they was when they was is because they wanted a personal gain. I'm a Scorpio. I guess I missed it. You're more than welcome to rewind it. There is a time, the Scorpio tag is on the screen, and then I will timestamp after the live stream as well. Let me see, Spirit. What is this light bulb moment for Aquarius in the weekend ahead? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody was love bombing you. Somebody was selling you a dream. The Knight of Cups is beautiful energy, but it does take the Knight of Cups does not have sustainability on its own. It definitely takes two people to desire to work together to sustain the Knight of Cups, okay? The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it definitely looks like that someone was very overly attentive with an end game in mind. The Queen of Swords. This person was not really focusing on their feelings. They wasn't focusing on developing their feelings. They were focusing on some sort of personal victory, some sort of personal attention with the Six of Wands here. They were looking for some sort of success, recognition, and reward. Okay, validation here. I do feel like that this sudden realization results in a fall from grace. Like I feel like that this person spoils their reputation in your eyes. At the bottom of the deck, we've got, I mean, I'm sorry, in your advice position, we have justice, and that's the truth, meaning that what I just told you is the truth. But in the advice position, that's saying, see the truth. When you have this sudden realization, accept it as truth. Like the justice is like, once the judge brings that gavel down, it's law. So Spirit is saying, once you have this sudden realization, recognize it as what it is, recognize it as law. The Page of Pentacles, and then be honest with yourself. What can you do with that? The Six of Swords, move the fuck on, okay? Recognize that staying in this situation where you're constantly love bombed is only going to result in a default in payment or a deficiency in your resources. What is this quick getaway? The Tower card and the Lover's card, damn. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of, I don't know, there's just the opportunity here is to just make the choice that is for like the choice that I don't want to say is protecting your heart, but it's like, how like when you're in a relationship, you expect your lover to make choices with you in mind, right? So even though they walk past somebody with a fat ass and that person says, "Hey, are you looking for a walking buddy?" Like, you know what I'm saying? You expect your partner to consider how that would emotionally land on you and then make their decision from there. The challenge here or the opportunity is to recognize and to make the choice that the only person that's going to make a choice with consideration of your emotional well-being is you in this dynamic. And well, it's like it's time for you to escape this situation. You have to choose you. You know what I'm saying? The challenge is I do kind of have to be honest with you. The challenge, Aquarius, is that you were kind of with the Eight of Wands here in this challenging position. I do feel like that you were kind of like allowing this person to determine the speed of the way things moved here. You were kind of like giving the authority of forward movement over to this person. You were just like, oh, I'm just going to go along to get along. And that's actually been presenting a challenge here. And Spirit is saying, like, here in the weekend ahead, when you get this realization, it's time for you to do something dramatically different. And that may cause plans that you have with this person to suddenly come to a halt. But Spirit is telling you to embrace that. The Three of Swords to the Three of Pentacles. Well, Spirit is saying to embrace that and face the sounds of the pain that is coming from that, because not only do I feel like that there is a healthier collaboration for you up ahead, but I also feel like that this particular person had you in a third party situation. Four of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Honestly, they not only had you in a third party situation, I feel like that this person was using you as a coping mechanism to deal with their discontent from that third party situation. So I feel like that things were already up in the air in that third party situation. This person was discontent in that, and they were using you as a coping mechanism. And well, the realization of that looks like it becomes apparent in the weekend ahead. So we have Libra, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, and Scorpio, Aries. She's in this thing on a Saturday. I am in this thing on a Saturday, Miss Sharita. I am. How are you? Last month was a little crazy, and actually this month the weekends are going to be better because I homeschool. I'm a homeschooling mom, so my children are starting back to their educational programs on Monday. So um, I've got to uh, go back to being full-time teacher come Monday. So I figure might as well start my running energy on the weekend. Yours starts on August the 10th. I get it. There's the kids here in public school, they don't start until I think they're 12. But I like to start a little bit earlier just because my kids, they might, my children, if they have bad days and they want a mental health day, baby, I give it like if I see that work is more fight than fuss on that day, I like to give them the cushion to be like, well, we did start a week early. You got 5 days to use, right? I like to give them that because kids go through shit too. Let's move into Pisces. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Pisces. Tap me in for Pisces. What is the weekend energy around my Pisces collective? What is the weekend energy around my Pisces collective? So we have turned. I know that's right. Party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. I know that's right. Being wined and dined. I know that's right. And then detective. So there is someone that is keeping a close eye on you while you turned up getting wined and dined. So it does look like that there's surface level pleasures. I do feel like that you're being courted on I do feel like that you are being romantically courted in the weekend ahead, Pisces, but I want you to know that somebody's watching you while you're doing all that. Somebody is invested into your fun, okay? And they could be gearing up to be in need of your assistance. Like they could be getting ready to plant some sort of scene where they would be in distress here with the confirmation on that. Public school kids, our kids start around 8 a.m., I think, but my mom still gave us 4 days a semester as long as there's no exams or important tests. You can have a mental health day. I know that's right. See, that's real mama love right there. That's somebody that actually takes into consideration their kids and not just thinks that kids are an inconvenience in life. There are a lot of people that think children are inconvenience. Let me see, Spirit. What's this turnt? Party animals, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface level pleasures that's going on for Pisces in the weekend ahead? The Three of Cups. Oh, yeah, you definitely out there having a good old time, okay? Judgment. You could actually be rekindling things, okay? Oh, shit, bitch. I'm not gonna necessarily say, let me see, what's the energy of his judgment? The Empress. No, I don't necessarily think you're rekindling, okay? But I do feel like that you're making, like, I do feel like that in the weekend ahead, you've made some sort of final decision to just kind of sit back, like, you know what I'm saying, to let yourself shine. You know what I'm saying? You tired of being the backburn, or you know what I'm saying? I was watching, I don't know how it, I was watching something. I think I was watching one of my lives. And baby, when I watch my lives, I watch the commercials too, because well, bitch, they pay me. Okay, hello. But anyways, I was watching one of my lives and the commercial came up and they was advertising the oil of oregano. And it was this little, you could tell it was an AI put together cartoon. And it was of this black lady who had, you know, kind of puffed up over life. She was older age. And she walked in on her husband with a younger lady in their bedroom having an affair. That's what the ad was. And she just talked about how she got depressed and down on herself. And well, they were advertising the oil of oregano. They did all their bullshit to advertise the oil of oregano. And it was like, instead of moping about how he was with a 28-year-old woman, baby, pour back into yourself. Get yourself back to where you feel good about your own self. That's the judgment. That's the decision that Pisces is making in the weekend ahead. However, the challenge is it's a 7 of Pentacles. You're pointing to yourself, you're wanting to get some spotlight attention, you wanted to doll yourself up, but you're not really doing it in a way that's drawing about any real investment. The 7 of Pentacles is in the challenging position. Your advice is, well, the Devil card and the King of Swords. What the fuck are you really out here doing this for, Pisces? Hold on, Pisces, talk to me. What are you really out here doing this for? Because you're out here attention seeking for the all the wrong intentions, and someone is watching you. I want to see who this is because I don't necessarily. Now that I'm reading, I don't necessarily feel like this is bad. I feel like that this surface level pleasure is a cry for help from you. It is the blues. It's a cry from help from Pisces. So, or Pisces, flip the switch, the rose. Okay, this is a general reading. I'm just saying, in your weekend energy, there is someone out here, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface level pleasures, out here having a good time. Someone's made the final decision, like, you know what? I'm tired of him running over me. I'm tired of her not appreciating me. Let me put my best on and go out here and get some attention and get some recognition and let everybody tell me just how gorgeous I am and this, that, and the third. But the challenge is what is that really doing for you? Like, it's not really that isn't investing in you. It's bringing you surface level validation. And spirit is saying, I need you to detach from this and get serious. The King of Swords cuts away what is no longer serving him, right? Emotional or not. So spirit is saying, I need you to look at this toxicity and sever ties with it immediately because it's not becoming of you, because somebody has their eye on you that could possibly be interested in um dating you on a, like, consistently dating. This person is curious about courtship with you, Pisces. Yeah, it looks gloomy here too. It does look gloomy here too. I got up and took my walk real early. Let me see, spirit. So what is this detective energy? Who is snooping on Pisces in the weekend ahead? The Justice card. This could be a Libra. It could be the court systems. I don't know why the fuck I got that. But anyways, we have the Justice card. The this is somebody that this is somebody that's looking to see if this is a situation where it's balancing out. So somebody has their eye on you as you're out here coping with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in distress and you're out here trying to get some sort of surface level pleasures to get your mind off of that. Meanwhile, somebody does have an eye on you. The Justice to the 2 of Pentacles. The opportunity is to balance a situation out. The challenge, what they're seeing, is bringing about fears and anxieties for this person. So I do feel like that like, that's why spirit is advising you to hold up, baby. What you doing this for? Are you really looking for this attention, or are you trying to make someone notice you? Because if you're trying to make someone notice you, someone is watching you, but what they're seeing is they're seeing you move on, and that doesn't make them feel like that there's real hope and balance in this situation out with you. The Ace of Cups in the Fool card. So whoever's watching you, this person is waking, like, I don't know, there is some sort of emotional feeling. The Three of Wands, the Hermit card, I do feel like that there is someone in solitude that is watching you, hoping to balance this situation out. This person does have some fears and anxieties, whether there is a chance to balance this out with what they're seeing. But the Ace of Cups to the Fool card, what's that? The Eight of Cups. This person is watching you walk away from them and walk towards new opportunities, because the Ace of Cups and the Fool card is in your advice position. So um there is this energy of go in the direction. Well, the Ace of Cups can be about pouring back into you, right? Opening yourself up to new emotional opportunities, new emotional feelings. Walk away from those old emotional feelings and open yourself up to something new. So it doesn't necessarily mean walk to a brand new opportunity, but it does mean walk away from this situation with the intent of pouring into you, not to walk away from this situation with the intent to get their attention, to see other people pour into you. I do feel like that has the potential to just make this situation even heavier than it has to be, okay? So it's not to say that, because this is my combination of brand new love. Okay. So I'm not here to tell you that there's not brand new love being offered to you, but Spirit is saying, if you're only walking away from this to invoke anxiety in someone else, then you're tainting your new opportunity. You're carrying unnecessary baggage into a brand new beginning, a brand new emotional opportunity. So Spirit is saying, in the weekend ahead, walk away from that shit. Don't do that. Okay. Honeys, oh, no fucking body. It was a nobody, young yak. This could be an Aquarius, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, Capricorn, could be a Libra, Taurus, could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. Heavy on the Libra here, okay, Pisces. Now, I didn't catch you, so it's so fine, young yak. You all right? I didn't catch anyone offer a question to ask, but I am moving into the all signs, their signs. Yep, it was a Capricorn. Oops. I am moving into the all signs, their signs, and I am going in with the deck that is a yes or no question. So I guess the yes or no question. What is the question? What is the question that we're going to ask if they're dealing with all 12 zodiac signs? The Eight of Wands. I guess you want to know, is there forward movement with this person? Okay, so the all signs, their signs. Is there forward movement with this person? All right, Spirit, tap me in for the all signs, their signs. Is there forward movement with the person, with this person? Tap me in. Clear, concise messages, Spirit. All right. So if they're dealing with an Aries, is there forward movement between my collective and the Aries in the weekend ahead? We have yes, true north found, followed the direction, a double yes. So yes. Is there forward movement between my collective and the Taurus in the weekend ahead? Is there forward movement between my collective and the Taurus? We have a yes. Okay. Finding fertile ground. Is there forward movement between my collective and the Gemini in the weekend ahead? We have a no. That motherfucker flipped into the reverse too. Okay. So the Gemini, it's a stormy relationship, and it looks like that there could actually be some sort of uproar in that situation in the weekend ahead. What about the Cancer? Is there forward movement between my collective and the Cancer in the weekend ahead? Yes. Yes, it does look like that things are taking flight. All right. And is there forward movement between my collective and the Leo in the weekend ahead? No, it's a beyond your abilities. With the Leo, it's a no. It's a beyond your abilities. All right, Spirit. Is there forward movement between the Virgo and my collective in the weekend ahead? Is there forward movement between the Virgo and my collective in the weekend ahead? We have yes, neatly tied up, secured, trustworthy connection. And the Libra, is there forward movement between the Libra and my collective in the weekend ahead? I have yes, and that bad boy flipped around to the yes as well. Beauty and growth surrounds this situation, so cherish it. Is there forward movement between that was the Libra, the Scorpio? Is there forward movement between the Scorpio and my collective in the weekend ahead? No. So the bridge is frail, crossing is risky. All right. Is there forward movement between my collective and the Sagittarius in the weekend ahead? We have no, turning back, walking away, unreceptive to new ideas. Is there forward movement between the Capricorn and my collective in the weekend ahead? Yes, there is. You have the answers opening the door. Wow, absolutely. So, is there forward movement between the Aquarius and my collective in the weekend ahead? Yes. You are on the right path. Do it now. Seize the day. Is there forward movement between Pisces and my collective in the weekend ahead? No. Not able to proceed, closed to negotiation. And that's what I got for you, collective. I hope that this message was able to offer you some guidance and clarity. And remember, guys, this is just a weekend reading, okay? So thank you for supporting the channel, smashing that thumbs up button, and I will catch you on the next one. I'll get those timestamps up immediately as well.